it's really good to go back home because it's really cold here. So I'm ready to get back in the warm weather and just have fun with my second game in my state.
Y'all scouted Memphis yet?
Yeah, we did. We put most of the game plan in as well. We got a lot of good plays coming. I feel like our defense is prepared too. It was a great practice today. You guys saw it. I feel like we're really ready for this game. We got more practices coming up, so we'll be fine.
You want to win, but you want to have a good time at the bowl game too. How do you balance that?
Last year was my first time, in a bowl game, and the way I balanced it was have limited fun, which is kind of hard. But I didn't try to have fun. I didn't force it. I was just focused on the game, and I think winning is more important than trying to spend my time having fun at the bowl game. That's more important to the program, more important to me. I just want to win.
Did that game last year leave a bad taste in your mouth?
Yeah, it did, and especially the way it ended in the right way. And coming into this year, we tried to correct that with the altercation at the end. But losing never feels good, and especially to when it was to ECU. We had to prove a point in our first game this year, and we don't want to do that next year. We want to come in, ready with a chip on our shoulder after a good win in the bowl game.
What's your plan for after the bowl game as far as are you planning to explore your options? Are you 100% committed to come back? How do you plan to look at that?
Yeah, I plan to go home and talk to my mom and my dad and just relax and enjoy my time off.
I was gonna say, how do you balance all those things? Because obviously there is the portal opening January 2nd with everything that you're doing here too.
How to balance it is just think about this game coming up. Let everything else handle itself. I'm not too much into what's going on outside of what's in this building right now. And that's getting that win in the bowl game.
What ways do you feel like you grew as a player? You obviously, now that the actual regular season is over and things along those lines, how do you feel like you grew as a player and the offense grew as well?
As a player, one of the big emphasis that I had on this year was to be good at my leadership, which was really great. But as my skill set, I'll say, just be able to take what they give me. There's a lot of shots. We had a lot of shots like this year. And, sometimes it wasn't there. I had to, find a way to lay it off or find a way to take off. And my biggest thing this year was, just find those layoffs, get the ball out of my hand and making good decisions. And I think I did a good job with it, being better with that this year. And I feel like I just can build on that, build on my game in each and every way. With running, passing, being more accurate, everything, all season gonna be great for me. I feel like it.
People always talk about quarterbacks building chemistry with their receivers. How have you kind of built your chemistry with your offensive linemen?
I build those guys all the time. It's crazy because we were just talking about that in the locker room. Like, they was asking me, what am I getting them for Christmas? And I'm like, I don't even know yet. So, but just having fun with them. Just calling them, have little group calls. I talk to Jacarius Peak a whole bunch. Just chopping it up, laughing a lot. Spending time with each other, and like our receivers, we're the same way. Like, we're a big offense. That's why it's kind of been good. Like, all of us got a big connection as an offense, and it's been building. And I like that for us.
CJ, we've been talking to Coach Doran and some of your teammates about, what the bowl game means to you, because obviously, some people say that they don't matter anymore unless they're a playoff game. But what does it mean to you to get this extra game?
It means a lot. Of course we didn't win last year, and I never won a bowl game before, and I need one. I need to win, and the program need one, and we need to try to find a way to bounce back from all those losses we had, and it's gonna start from right here. We get this win right here, it's just gonna build for the future of the program, and it's gonna keep stacking bowl wins, and I just want to start off with this one first.
One more, y'all. None more, y'all. All right.